YouTube! I thought I would come on here and show you some of the tea and, well, slash snacks that I got in England when I was there. When I asked you guys in my last video if you guys were interested, some of you said that you wanted to see a tea haul. I love my tea. I think I've posted a couple videos prior to this about like tea empties and things like that, and thought I would show you what I got, since that was a big goal of mine, is to go back to Fortnum's, which is my favorite tea place in England, and stock up for the year. Well, several years, because I think this is enough tea to last me for quite a while. So, let's start off with Tea Pigs. So this is a UK brand that I've heard of from Essie Button, Estee Lalonde's channel, which she talked about Tea Pigs years ago, and she had mentioned a specific flavor called licorice and peppermint. And this is what it looks like. I believe on their site you can get samplers, and so you can pick out like one sachet out of all the different flavors and create like a 12-pack sort of thing, and I thought that was kind of cool. But I saw these at, I want to say, Harvey Nichols or something like that in their food hall section, and I thought I would pick up one of these packs, because she talked highly of it. She said it wasn't like too licoricey. I'm not a fan of licorice, and I think the peppermint would have overpowered it enough to, you know, make the licorice, you know, palatable. And so I thought I would try it, and I did, and the licorice is very mild. I think if you steeped the tea bag for, you know, longer than 3 to 5 minutes, I think as recommended, yes, 3 to 5 minutes, it would be a little bit stronger. It tends to lend the tea a bit on a sweeter side, which is kind of cool, but it's pepperminty. Really enjoyed this, so I'm glad it worked out, because otherwise I would have had 14 bags of licorice peppermint tea that I wouldn't have known what to do with. And I also decided to pick up the Tea Pigs Everyday Brew. And one of these packs has 15 biodegradable tea temples, is what they call it. So I have those. At Fortnum's, which is just off of Piccadilly Circus, I picked up, what did I pick up? I picked up my favorite Earl Grey Classic. I love Earl Grey tea. I wanted it in the decorative tin because I know I can reuse the tin. They're so pretty. You do pay a little bit more for buying the ones in the decorative tins, but you also get a lot more because it's all loose leaf tea, so it's not in the packets. I got the Queen's Blend tea, which is supposed to celebrate the Queen having been the longest reigning monarch, and surpassing Queen Victoria's monarchy, so I thought that was really cool. Kind of like a really cool memento of the trip, because I was there on the day that happened, so really wanted to kind of commemorate the trip and that moment in history. So I got that. I mean, this is, does it say how much is in here? There's quite a bit. I mean, this is 8.8 ounces, so this is a lot of tea, so that'll last a long time. And this one actually sounds pretty good. It's got marigold petals in it, and it is a base of well-twisted orange pekoe teas with bergamot-infused black tea. So I love this one, and I'm definitely looking forward to trying that, because I do like orange pekoe tea, and I love Earl Grey, so I think those two combined in a tea should be a win. Lastly, of the Fortnum and Mason teas is the wedding breakfast tea. So this is 25 tea bags. I wanted to give it a try instead of buying the big tin of loose leaf, and this is to commemorate the wedding of Prince William and Miss Catherine Middleton, and it is a blend with bright and brisk Kenyan tea with flavors of Central Highlands and traditional robust Assam. So this is one that you want to brew for about 3 minutes. So I thought I would give it a try. You can order off of Fortnum & Mason online. Shipping is crazy. I believe my husband said it was $45 because he once ordered me some things for my birthday last year, and yeah. So if you are going to buy tea online on Fortnum & Mason, make it worthwhile because it's a flat rate of $45. It does get to you within a week, which is great. So you are getting, I think, something back for that $45, but I would say, you know, make up a pretty good wish list on that site and definitely make it worth your money. Okay, and then finally I also got a Fortnum & Mason Royal D-Side Heather Honey Shortbread. There's, I think, about 6 cookies in here, so that's kind of what they look like. I love the tin. I just wanted like a nice tea cookie kind of treat to go with some of the tea that I got. This is handmade in Edinburgh. So that goes for what I got at Fortnum & Mason. I love Cadbury. I was really sad to hear of the news this past winter that Cadbury in England, like the Cadbury coming from England, is no longer going to be sold in the US because Cadbury, made by Nestle, was putting on some sort of like ban that, you know, consumers were getting confused between the two brands, and so they wanted to sell strictly what Nestle through Cadbury was going to sell. Which, if you taste the difference, I don't know if you've had Cadbury like imported from England versus Cadbury Nestle chocolate, it's a huge difference. Cadbury made from England is creamy, it's sweet but not overly sweet, whereas the Nestle Cadbury chocolate is very American chocolate, overly sweet. It's more sugar than creamy kind of texture, so we really stocked up while we were there. Mainly, we got some Cadbury fingers. They used to sell these at World Market, and I don't think they do anymore. If you do, you pay quite a bit. I think Amazon you can still get some. And if I find these things, I will definitely link it below. But you do pay quite a bit because it's now considered an imported product where, you know, it's just becoming a little bit more or less available for the consumers that's not made by Nestle. So we got a few of these, and we got one that was like a salted caramel one, but that really didn't make it past the week that we bought it. So those have already been consumed. We got several bars of the Cadbury Dairy Milk Ritz chocolates. I've never seen these before, and so I thought they were really good. We had them, it's kind of like the sweet and salty, so you get the salty from the Ritz crackers, the creamy from the chocolate. Picked up a small bag of Maltesers. These are like malt candies, think of like Whoppers, but not as sweet. I love my Haribo, so I picked up one bag of the wine gums to try out, and picked up a couple bags of the Haribo Star Mix, which is all of their popular flavors. I've already had like 2 bags of these, and I have, I think, 2 more bags left. And, oh, one last thing for Cadbury. I did get 2 of the Cadbury Hot Chocolate. I think, where did we go? We went to a local coffee shop there, and the hot chocolate that they served was from Cadbury, so I thought I'd pick up a couple of these. They were only like £2.50, I think, at like a Waitrose or a Tesco, so 2 of those. These will be heavily rationed because obviously I can't find this here, so. And that's it. That's my tea haul, my snack haul from England. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know if these are some of the things that you've tried or want to try. I know Teapigs has a US website now, so you can order through them instead of having to pay the shipping from England, which is really cool. As mentioned, I will link everything down below so you can find it. And give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching. Give it a thumbs up if you love tea like me, because I'm obsessed. I really honestly didn't need to buy this tea. I just love going into Fortnum's. If you've ever been there, it's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Everything's like this kind of blue colored everything in there, and it's just wonderful. And I just have too much tea already, so I'm wondering if I want to do like a tea haul for you guys, because I have quite a bit. I mean, keep in mind that none of it's organized because we're kind of in a temporary living situation, but well, let me know if you guys want to see a tea collection, because I have quite a bit. So, I hope you subscribe to keep up with more videos. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you next time. Bye!